Hey, this your girl Ashley. I'm back with another video and story time. So I thought about this story time for a long time, but this is actually the story time of the funniest day at work. So I was working at Hardee's at the time. In 2018, it was the one on Germantown Parkway. It no longer exists anymore, so it doesn't even matter. So one day, it was just a typical day, normal day. You have regulars that come to the restaurant all the time. If you work at fast food or a restaurant, you have regulars. So this regular though, it was like she kind of wasn't nice about what she wanted. Like, okay, so she wanted $5 boxes from Hardee's, and she was so upset about the like she would make one of them a large, and then she would get upset that we would throw the fries in there in the box, even though that's what they require. They want you to, just throw the fries in there to make it easier for you to eat. She didn't like that. So instead we would just put it all in as one, and then, Tetris it. Okay, Tetris it. And then give it to her. So on this particular day, she came in. I wasn't really handling her, but I knew who it was. All right. So one of the supervisors was like, okay, well, I'll handle it. And I was like, okay, well, this is the lady that wants the large fry, placed in there. It was not placed in there. So I already knew she was gonna get upset. She was gonna come back because she wanted them fries placed in the thing in there, right? So, and then as we were like making them, we had like too many boxes. Like it was supposed to be 5 of them, but somehow it became 6. So when I was taking it to the car, I handed it to her. I really knew she was coming back in the first place because of the fries. So why did I come back and find out? We actually gave her an empty one. I came back and it was one with all the stuff in it, and I was like, oh my goodness. I said, oh my goodness, she's gonna be so mad. So, I'm like, I know she's gonna come back, but this right here, but hey, my supervisor said she was gonna take care of it, right? Okay, cool, you do that, okay? So when she come back, so she came back in here, no lie, right? She said, am I effing joke? But I slid up out the way. You said you was gonna handle it, right? Okay, go ahead. Go right ahead. And then she went off about the fries, about how the thing was empty, which, we made it right. We comped her for having a missing one, and we comped that. But then she got loud again, and she was like, no, I want it comped for it all. I want all my money back. And I'm like, it's not even that. It's not that she was a joke. It was just human error. You know what I'm saying? Like, we mess up sometimes. And that's just that on that. And we've tried to make her order right every single time that she's come. So, except for with, the large fry. You know what I'm saying? Like, but every time she came to me and I was working, I made sure that her fries were the way they wanted them. But see, her fries were messed up, and then we gave her an empty box. And I promise you it wasn't on purpose. But I always think to this day, this is probably like the funniest day ever, because I wasn't the one getting yelled at. And even though it was my fault, and I do take responsibility for that day, I didn't have to deal with it. So I was just glad I didn't have to deal with it. But it was just so funny because she came into the lobby and just yelled at to the top of her lungs. But of course she cussed. But it was just so funny. I just did not expect for her to say that. Was she a joke? I mean, didn't look like it was funny to me, so no. No. Not even in the slightest, my guy. But it was just a crazy day that day. And yeah, that was the funniest day that I could think of work-wise. I think that's the funniest day I got so far. But if you've had any funny stories about a day at work, please let me know. Because I'm pretty sure there's funnier stories than mine. That's just the funniest I can come up with on the spot. But I'm pretty sure, like, There's other times where, you know what, it'd be like cringy days. Or like days I'm like, I'm ready to go home. But most times it's just like on the job is pretty chill. Or like annoying days or whatever. You know, regular customers. But that day was funny. Oh, that day, and then the day, and then the day, one of the ladies that was a regular. I don't think she was a regular. She got so mad at one of my other supervisors that she actually like took the sandwich and like threw it, like slammed it to like my supervisor's chest. Like, I miss that place. I miss that place so bad. I miss Hardee's so bad. That was the place to be that summer. That was so much fun. That was so funny. Dealing with customers, dealing with people. Yeah, that was funny. People sure can't act out about some food, but those two, I think, were the top 2 days of. I don't want to say of that just job period of my whole work experience, but I think so because I don't know what other day was like so funny in my other jobs. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, like somebody might say something goofy like every once in a while, but I don't know. I'll think about it.